start the day with hiding Sarah under the table. Good morning, everyone. So it is, I'm filming this on Monday. You're gonna see this on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And today we are gonna work on the dining room and get it deep cleaned for Thanksgiving. And I'm also going to show you today that video I've been promising forever, ta-da, of setting up the dining room for having people over for Thanksgiving. Before I do that, my room is almost done. We just gotta vacuum it, and then we're going to get into showing how we deep clean the dining room.
I'm getting hairs. Our dog shits a lot.
He's so excited. Are you so excited? He's so annoyed. Are you excited? Yeah. So now that I'm done with my room, I'm gonna focus on the dining room, like I promised. All right, so I'm gonna close this door while I am starting with let me turn it around. I'll be starting with taking the vacuum hose and going all the way around the walls and making sure there's no cobwebs at the top of the walls and seeing if there's any scrubbing that I need to do. While I'm doing that, Sarah is cleaning off those sticky pads that you put on the bottoms of the chairs. She's getting all the stuff off of there that shouldn't be there. And then Sarah, I did change my mind. That's disgusting. Sarah, I did change my mind. We are gonna go ahead and wash the dog bedding today and wash Chubby today, since our church schedule got rescheduled to where it's gonna be Tuesday night instead of Wednesday.
That's in my way.
And it's in our way of cleaning the dining room. So we are gonna go ahead and take the dog bedding and put it in the laundry. We try to bathe the dog at least once a week, once every other week, and then we also wash his bedding every time. And we always usually try to schedule it when we're going out of town. So for holidays, I try to do it before the final cleaning of the bathroom, because we wash him in our bathroom because it has the pull down hose and all that. So he's gonna get a bath. Madeline does that job for us. She does amazing washing him. He's usually fairly good. If not, I come in and just remind him that he's going to do what she says. And while she bathes him, Rebecca's responsible for keeping him fed and watered and washing his bowl when needed. And then Sarah is going to clean the kennel. She'll be responsible for cleaning the metal pieces and for putting she takes those up, the blanket and the bedding outside, shakes it, and then we put that into the laundry. And then while she does that, I'm gonna vacuum and then we'll go from there. Those have now been dusted. So next step is I'm gonna take one of my Swiffer dusting cloths, and instead of using it on the Swiffer, because I'm out of the Swiffer wands right now, I'm gonna take the pictures and I need to like actually touch some of these crevices. I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna dust the pictures off. And before I do that, I'm gonna take this off and go ahead and get it in the laundry and get it washed. We're also, today is Monday, and like I said, normally I try to do one bedding a day, but because I wanna get all the bedding done in 3 days, Sarah and Rebecca's bedding is also in right now at the same time. So we're gonna get their bedding through the wash today. And while I'm dusting up here and getting this washed, she's gonna go ahead and sweep where the kennel was. And then she's also going to start, in a minute, she's also gonna take the pine saw in a sock rag, and she's gonna start cleaning these chairs. Starting at the top, doing the bars, going down to where the bars meet the seat, clean the seat, and then clean the legs. So Sarah has finished the chairs. I finished dusting all of the picture frames. I am gonna have to do some of the walls through here, the top parts from being above the dog kennel. Rebecca has finished her bathroom, so now she has started doing the walls around here. Sarah is going to do the top of the table, the legs of the table, then she's also gonna do walls, and Madeline is bathing the dog. Yay! She's also still helping in here. But yeah, all the picture frames are done. I also vacuumed the top of this closet when I was doing it. So, and then I'm also going to have to clean this off and dust it off. I'll do that after the walls because I want to go ahead and get the walls done and then be drying so we can get the walls and floor done and get the next table in here. walls your favorite job?
It's so fun!
The table and chairs are done. So now we have moved on to the walls, and they've both got this one looking so much better already. And then I've got them on different parts of the room to try to get done faster. I'm gonna do some touch up along the tops of the walls, especially over here. And then I will move on to dusting this little shelf. Already looking a ton better in here, and all we've done so far is the walls and the table, and we did that table. And so what I'm gonna do is, I actually only had one fall tablecloth, and it's kind of plastic lined, so this is gonna go on the kids table. The one that was on that table is gonna go on this one, and then I'm gonna put a maybe a black one, I don't know. I have a couple different colored plastic ones I'm gonna put down, and then put some fall towels on there, because I was going to put towels under the tablecloth anyways for the punch table. And then once I'm done with what I'm fixing to do, I'm going to pull this table out. So my next job is, I'm going to take the vacuum, and I've already started, and I vacuum around the baseboards and under the table. And then I'm going to finish that up, and then we're going to be then we'll move on to mopping, and then we'll be done until we're ready to set the card table, which it's this one right here. This is one I use for crafts and things. And how did that newspaper up on the floor? So I need to clean this table off, and then we're gonna move it into that corner where the candle usually is. This table comes forward. I have everything already out of here that I need, so I won't have to worry about getting in and out of there. But yeah, and then I may swap the bench to this side, because you don't have to pull a bench out to get on it. And then that way pull it here. So I have never put the card table out for Thanksgiving. We used to put a small kids table out, but it was smaller even with the chairs than the card table is. But we're gonna put it right here. And so we're gonna finish up, and we're almost done. So because, you know, people ask questions, why do y'all like to scrub the walls so much?
We don't know.
The same reason why one morning the day before I used to hate dishes, and the next day I started doing dishes, and I liked it.
Not the vent. Don't do the vent. I already cleaned the vent. Yeah, this isn't punishment for them. They begged to do it. They were whining because I was doing it, so they all three got rags and took my rag away and started doing it themselves. So this isn't a punishment. They like doing it. After lunch break and the rest of the dining room is clean, we are going to do the mopping, and then we are going to start setting up for Thanksgiving.
Yay!
The dining room floor is now dry. It is ready for this to move in. So I have not moved the bench. This is how far I'm moving the table for now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the folding table back there. So standing from my room, this is what it looks like so far. So we have this big empty space for walking in and whatnot. And we have the table over here, and it doesn't look like a lot of space right there, but Rebecca doesn't need a ton of space to get in and out right there, and neither does Sarah. And then we can put Madeline here, and then my nephew will either be here or here. And then Matt's parents and Matt and me over here, and then that leaves space over here for the drinks. And that gets all of us in here. And Matt's better at this than I am, so if he looks at it and he can rearrange it, then I'll show you it rearranged better, but that's how it's gonna look so far. So what I decided to do was, the kids are gonna have the plastic tablecloth, and instead of moving that yellow one, because I really want it over, it's a beautiful table, but I like having it draped over, because it also kind of hides the router box down there. I pulled our tablecloth from our feast box area, and I'm gonna use it because it has pretty fall colors anyways. So I'm gonna use it on the main table, and then put the orange one back. And I may still use the fall towels I was talking about and put them over top of it. And I'm still thinking of putting a plastic one under it to protect that table. But yeah, so I'm gonna start laying tablecloths out, but I wanted you to see kind of, let me walk over here and then kind of give you a view. So if I stand from the kitchen, this is kind of what it looks like. So drinks will be over here. Like whoever's sitting here will probably have like the least amount of room to get up and get drinks, but we can work that out. But this is how it was working so far. And I'm still really happy that we can fit 2 tables in here. And I mean, if we absolutely really need to, we could pull this one back farther. But I think this will work out great. And I'm really, really excited because I like hosting and we don't do it that much. And we are officially done. So we went ahead and put the SCA tablecloth on here. And then I found my fall napkins, and then these are the ones you put at the individual places. I'm gonna let everybody put their own place cards at their own spots. Our bread basket, Happy Harvest. And I got one of the towels in here. The other one is over here under the punch bowl. And again, we bought punch stuff to do for 2 meals, so only one of each of these is going in here, plus the other stuff. And you'll see that later. We went ahead and put the punch bowl and dipper out here so that they're going ahead and set aside. And then I have these that I may or may not use to decorate this table with. The kids' table, I found this cute little sconce to put one of the pumpkin spice candles in, and then I also gave them the dessert napkins and put the plastic table cover on here. So we are, oh, let me show you that shelf really quick. So I had all of this in a different, like I had it in this basket, tilted sideways on the fireplace last year to decorate with. I haven't really had a lot of time to decorate the fireplace this year because we did like a massive cleaning out and it all ended up on the fireplace. Long story short, so some of it's still there. But I thought it would look really cute to take the vines this year, and I may get another one next year because I really like the way this turned out, and kind of loop it around that. And then I've had this that I just use as a centerpiece sometimes in little table things. Pumpkin spice candle from a friend of mine, and then I did the artificial pumpkins and squashes through here all the way down to there. I took one of the bouquets apart that I was using but didn't use this year apart and put the individual flowers on there. You can get the bags of individual leaves like this from Dollar Tree. If that doesn't flatten out, I'm gonna swap it with that one on the back. But yeah, I thought that would just be like a cute little accent. But that is it. So that is it for our dining room clean with me, getting it ready for Thanksgiving. Since we're having dinner Friday night instead of like Friday afternoon, I'm gonna wait until Friday for us to get all of the holiday dishes out, the platters, the gravy boats and things like that, and get those washed. And then I may show you what the table looks like set up on a different video. But that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all of our new subscribers, and we will see you next time.